All right. We was having some technical difficulties. So we just a little bit late. But we was here, then we left, and we came back. You know, we trying to fix it all up so y'all can get us on every platform today. Yes, yes. So we were talking about our week and how we had a wonderful week. Wonderful Valentine's Day week. How we bought the kids gifts, and also how we had D'Amber and Bliss dressing alike pretty much for the majority of the week. They were Twinkies. And oh my gosh, y'all, she was so happy. It was so funny. She was like, I told my friends we dressed alike. And I was like, you know, how long is this gonna last? Because she thinks I'm pretty cool. Ain't it pretty? It's like, it's neat to see how much your kids like get older and she gonna admire you. I was like, oh my gosh, she really, really likes me, baby. We got on our shoes alike. We did this little video and it said, that's my best friend. Don't play with us. Because we is not one of them. It was funny, but if y'all want to go see them, go look on our pages and on her page and just have a good laugh because they were very funny, but they were fun to do. So how was y'all's week? Did y'all do anything special for Valentine's Day or get anything special for Valentine's Day? Did you give anything special for Valentine's Day? Right. Anybody propose to anybody or anything like that? Yes. Remember we were talking about love languages. Did you guys participate in any of that? Was it, you know, just let us know what you did for Valentine's Day. Right. And you know, how it went. We do have a guest. Bliss is going to be on here for her second time. She's going to be doing our Black History moment for the month. And I was actually thinking about carrying this on because it's so important for us to learn about people in history that got us to where we are today. But remember, every week we're going to have somebody special in the gospel industry that we'll be talking about. This week is going to be Tremaine Hawkins. So we're going to get to that later in the show, but we'll be talking about Tremaine Hawkins. I know some of y'all have heard of her. And that's going to be our person for this week. So let me see here. Oh, I need to do the scripture. We always want to do a little scripture. So our scripture today is Galatians 5:13 through 14. You, my brothers and sisters, were called to be free. But do not use your freedom to indulge in the flesh. Rather, serve one another humbly and in love. For the entire law is fulfilled in keeping this one is fulfilled in keeping this one command: love your neighbor as yourself. And I know that last week we talked about loving your neighbor as you love yourself. So treating the people next to you the same way you want to be treated and how you would treat yourself. That's something that is just very, very important, just to love. And so every week we're going to be talking about a little bit of love, of course. And that's just what it's all about. That is what it's all about. With that being said,
guys that are smart, willing to work hard, have goals, and are ready to achieve them. And then we can teach them. Maker and ruler of everything. He's on the throne, and He is my own. He is my God. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Lord, He is
is on the throne, and He is my home. He is my God, my and one day I tell this story. He's so awesome, He's so amazing, and His grace is so great, and His mercy is everlasting. And His truth. That song right there.
Yes, it's awesome. I got that song from my Aunt Donna when I was a little girl. That's one of the songs that we would always, I would go over there and we would always listen to gospel music. And that's just one of the songs that, she introduced me to. And I actually introduced a lot of other people to that song as well. So it blessed me. And in some time when I was in college, it was one of my main worship songs. And I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys that next Saturday we will be feeding the homeless. So go ahead and send your donations to Jazz 1958. And that's the money sign JAZZ 1958. Also, if you noticed, me and my sister, we have on our Jacille's Daughter shirt. And that is my organization that I started, I think it was about 6 years ago now. And pretty much it's geared towards young ladies. Jacille's Daughter stands for Juveniles Choosing Empowerment and Love. And so we just decided to kind of represent, because we do have some things that we are working on doing this year. We just been kind of waiting for the pandemic to slow down some, but I told you guys in a previous episode, sometimes it's just time to go, it's time to grow, and it's time to move. So we definitely have some things that are coming up. We're kind of focusing this year on children who have lost parents. Whether it be by incarceration and they're still alive, but they just don't have, that those role models in the home, or whether it be by, even one parent, maybe both parents. We have a lot of children that we personally know that have lost. Well, we don't know them like that, but who've lost parents to COVID, just any situation, gun violence and all of that. This year, with the organization, we're definitely focusing on that. So,
hello, Cecilia. How are you?
Hello. And
hi, Pat. How you doing? Hi, Mama.
Hey, everybody.
Erica.
Hey, everybody. So definitely want you guys to get involved in those things as well.
And we also have the Love Cafe t-shirts for $23. The shirts we had on last week. So if you guys would like one, hit Jazzy up, Cassandra Stevens. Hit her up, and you could buy a Love Cafe t-shirt, $23. And next week, Miss Jazzy will be interviewing Sammy Fishbowl Network. How this Love Cafe thing really all got started with Mom doing her show on Fishbowl Network. Fishbowl Network. She started with them. Oh, was it 10 years ago?
Yep. So this is a 10-year anniversary. So she's been having live guests they were actually previously co-hosts on the show, and then she did like a romantic dinner for the lovers and stuff. She's been doing a lot of cool things, pandemic style. Right. We've been doing some pandemic style stuff so that you can still get your little doses. And we're still planning on our meet and greet for us all to get together. We want to meet you guys. We want to hang out with you guys. COVID's safe. Everybody wear their mask. But we want to really get to meet y'all because we won't be doing nothing. We like being in the house all the time with the kids.
So it's like we really need it. Y'all might need it, but we really need it. We need some social life, right?
Get to meet a couple of y'all, and y'all get to kind of just see how we are in person, And so, and like I said, I don't know if we caught this because we've been having the technical difficulties, but Bliss is here for the second time. She's going to be talking about Tremaine Hawkins for our Black History moment. I think that some of you guys may know who she is. I remember my mama used to jam her when I was a little girl, so she was a big part of our household growing up. Definitely one of the greats. And she is still here with us too. I kind of looked and I was like, oh, so she calls herself Lady Hawkins now. But Bliss is gonna give y'all some facts in a little bit about her. And with that being said, why don't we? we got every rose on the birthday. I choose to be every day. I got the victory, yeah. I got the victory, yeah. If you have a victory, say I'm winning, yeah. I got the victory, yeah. I got triumph, yeah. Every day.
Hey Fonda, how you doing? I miss you.
Hey. Okay, so as I told you guys, we're gonna get ready to go ahead and do our Black History moment with my girl Blessed by Bliss over here. So Blessed by Bliss, who are we talking about today?
Tremaine
Y'all see she put the emphasis on that because she been saying Hawkins. I was like, girl, you sound so country, but it's okay. That's cute. Where was she born?
in San Francisco, October 11th, 1951.
Good job, Bliss. Good job. And what group did her and her friends form together?
Gospel group Heavenly Tongues.
Okay, and what album did they record?
Heavenly Tongues.
No, but what album did they record?
They recorded
Okay, remember what's the name of the album that they recorded? I
love
the
Lord.
Good job, Bliss. Take your time, baby. It ain't a lot of pressure. Give me two songs that were hits of hers.
Highway and Change.
Good job, Bliss. And when did she win her first Grammy?
She won her first Grammy in 1981.
Okay, and in 2005, where did she sing at?
Rosa Parks.
Good job. And how many Stella Awards did she win?
2.
Good job. And she was inducted into the
Hall of Fame.
What kind of Hall of Fame was it? What kind of music? Yeah,
Gospel.
Good job, Bliss. You got it.
Go, girl.
See, you got it. Okay, so since we got Bliss on here, we're gonna talk to her a little bit. What's your favorite gospel song? Who's your favorite gospel singer? Kirk Franklin. Oh, so what song do you like about him?
I like listening to it.
What song? You can't think of it.
I forgot it.
No, okay. What's the song you like by Tasha Cobbs?
He Knows My Name.
I thought that was her favorite song anyway, because she loves He Knows My Name. Now, Bliss she had something interesting happen to her. She was walking around like she was a celebrity yesterday. I told you guys that we do Black History Moments on here, but we do them with her like every day. Sometimes we may miss a day or two, but she did the 4 women who won the pageants of 2019 on her little Instagram page. And so one of the women actually wrote her back. She was like, she said that Bliss made her day, and she was just that she actually posted on her page and everything. So all these people started like kind of following Bliss and stuff, and I was like, this video was like 2 weeks old or something. What's going on? Well, the woman had actually wrote on there, and she was like, this really made my day, because Bliss told her she inspired her and stuff. So it was so cute. Because if y'all don't know, they are kind of going through, this little downtime because of some things that have happened during the pandemic and with Miss USA or whatever. So after she talked about that and talked about mental health and stuff, then pops up Bliss's video on her story. So I thought that was pretty cool. Bliss was walking around like she was a celebrity. Mm-hmm. So that was something I thought that was really cool that happened to her this week. And she did too, because she was so excited that Kaylee Garris wrote her this week. Anyway, since she said that He Knows My Name is her favorite song, we're gonna play a song. We're gonna play your song though too, okay? And you can, if you want to get back there and praise dance, you can, or you can sit down. She acts shy sometimes, y'all, but she really ain't shy. She's just a little nervous today. You can go sit down now. Thank you, Bliss.
We're about to play a song by Tremaine Hawkins, Change, as Bliss told us was one of her songs. And then after that, we're gonna play one of Bliss's favorite songs.
Change has come over. My life, and now I breathe. He washed away all my sins and He made me whole. He washed me white as snow. He changed my life complete, and now I sit at His feet to do what must be done. I'll watch and wait until He comes. A wonderful change, a wonderful change, the Lord be a wonderful change, wonderful has come over me. Lord, He changed my life complete, and now I see change. I sit at my side and see change. What must be done? Change. I'm gonna work it way until my side comes home. Wonderful
Last week we talked about the refreshing, like being refreshed, and how love can make you feel refreshed, and God's love makes you feel like sometimes a change just comes over your life, and sometimes it's just we know that we need to make some changes. We've been talking about, every week we kind of tap into our what do we call it? The resolutions that we may have. And we tap into the changes and everything that we want to make in our lives. And sometimes, God allows that change to just kind of come over you, and allows you to, to really feel the changes in your life, and all of that. So I love that little song by Tremaine Hawkins. I love her as a singer, period. I think my favorite song is He's That Kind of, I like He's That Kind of Friend. And I also like, there's another one by her that I love. I can't remember. Oh, Going Up Yonder. And it's so funny because I don't know if y'all remember. It's like, well, it was this little thing on Facebook, and they were like, it's not going up yonder. It's like I'm going up to yonder.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, that's not what it is. I'm pretty sure it's going up yonder.
Right. Like, I know that song.
Yeah. So I love Going Up Yonder. That's my favorite.
To be with my
by Tremaine Hawkins. So now, this song that Bliss says is her favorite song, she got to watch her cousin Lyric praise dance to. And so every time I hear it now, I think about that. And she actually used to imitate the praise dancing too. So sometimes songs just get in your spirit and you never forget, because that was years ago.
We were talking about that last week too.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just in your spirit. Yeah.
It's in your spirit. And so
some people do it through dance, some people do it through song.
Yeah.
I be doing it through song, but I can't sing.
Yeah. She tried all week. We look, and I can't dance. We can't, but we can definitely, we got kids that can dance. So it makes up for what we lacking.
He knows my name. She knows my name. Know how he walks with me. Show how he talks with me. Yeah. Know how he tells me that I am his own. You know my name. You know my name. You know my name. You know my name. You know how you comfort me. You know how you counsel me. And it still amazes me that I am your friend. So now I pour out my heart to you. Here in your presence, I am made new. So now I pour out my heart to you. Give me my heart, Lord. Here in your presence, I am made.
You know my name. You know my name. You know my name. You know how you walk with me. You know how you talk. You talk with me. You know how you tell me that I am your own. I am your own. Now you know me. And I trust you with my life. No fire can burn me, no cloud can turn me, no mountain can stop me. 'Cause you hold me. Look, that's my song. And she turned it off. We didn't have to turn that one off.
Yeah.
On the rest of it, we can have a stopping point, but that's my song now. But when you get into it, you just get into it. You know, it's amazing that God knows each one of us. You know, before we knew who we were, before we were formed, He already knew who we were. So that's just a blessing to know right there that He knows. You know, it's just ain't that cool to know that He knows your name? What does your name mean, Bliss?
Happiness and joy.
But it means overwhelming happiness and extreme joy. And I've been teaching her just happiness and joy, but the other day I let her know, that was to make it easy, but it's an overwhelming feeling of happiness and extreme joy. So sometimes it's something to have a name that means something. I remember, when Cassie was naming Asher, he has a meaning for his name, and Bella, she got a meaning for hers too, but it should have been. No, I'm just that's my baby. But all of the kids have names that really mean something. You don't have to mine's just D'Amber. I mean, it means
she don't even know.
D, and then amber is the color. So the amber. I'm the color.
Whatever color, she's the color.
Yeah, I'm the color. I'm the amber. So I mean, it's something to have a meaning in, but God knows the color anyway. He knows the color, okay?
Mama, what the amber name mean to you? Maybe it means something to Mama.
Yeah, Cassie means something like little curly hair girl or something. I had looked hers up.
I got curly hair, y'all.
So that's what her name means. And some bling, I forgot. Bella means devoted to God and beautiful, but in one language it means devoted to God, like Hebrew or something. So and we're working on that with her.
We're devoting her. We devoted her.
And then Asher means what does his mean? Blessed,
happy,
and prosperous,
blessed.
and it means a few things, but it's a wonderful, it has a good meaning to it too.
And Asher is somebody in the Bible. He was, I think I want to say Jacob.
Yeah, one of their sons. Somebody's
son. Somebody's son.
So, and then we got our overwhelming happiness and joy, which she is the happiest little thing in the world. Sometimes sometimes she comes and still bombards me like she did in pre-K. Like she ain't just seen me 8 hours ago. So it's a beautiful thing for God to know our name. We know our name. It's a beautiful
Mama, we still waiting for you to give us the meaning of Amber. We want to know the color.
Let me tell you, I had to learn to really love my name. I know one thing, it's unique. And one thing about it is, we are unique to God. So that's all I need to know, Mama.
So some of y'all can tell us what y'all name mean. You don't mind. We'll say it. Yeah. We'll share it with everybody. What does Cassandra mean?
Cassandra means, it's like I think she's a goddess or something.
Is she?
And Daddy
is she curly hair
goddess too. He's like king girl or something in the Bible. So They have.
Mama said your name mean unique. She said it is unique.
I came from a goddess and the king in the Bible, you know, or king. So here I am, royalty. Look, we're gonna give it a minute.
The royalty.
But you know, it's amazing that God knows all of our names and He knows who we are, and none of us are any less important to Him. You know, and that's just a beautiful thing to know that whatever your name is, whoever you are, God knows you and He has not forgotten about you. And that's one of the things that, you know, we have to really spread that, because people get into their dark moments and stuff, and they got to know that God knows who you are and He's there, He's listening, and He does want you to have the best of the best. You do deserve the best. So sometimes you just got to take it a day at a time. Don't get too overwhelmed with whatever is going on. You know, retreat and come back, you know, greater, because greater is on the other side of whatever it is that you're going through.
Most definitely.
He is not ignoring you.
That is so true. He's not ignoring you. And He knows your name.
He hears your cries. You can sit down, or you can stay standing up. Whatever you like.
You go exercise.
You can dance. You can sing.
Pop your head.
Think that our history should be just like any other history.
The higher you feel your very, the taller I'll become. The further you take your life away, the faster I will run. You can deny me. You can decide to turn your back away. So next time, so strong. I know that I can take it. Tonight, you're me wrong. So when I cry, I'm so the next time, so strong. The next time, so strong. Before you refuse to hear my voice, but now that I'm
Oh my gosh. So many great voices that you heard there. Fred Hammond was in there, John P. Key, Tremaine Hawkins was in there too.
Yolanda.
Yeah, and then Richard Small. I mean, you hear so many great voices, and I think like one beautiful thing is when people come together for a song. It's powerful to me. For you to come together and create something that's so beautiful. And then, the message is there's something inside that's, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to allow this oppression to stop me from getting where I need to go. And, when we talk about Black History Month, a lot of people go straight to slavery and they neglect the resilience that comes with being, Black, or, the fact that we, it really, slavery is just our interrupted history. A lot of greatness, I mean, not greatness came from slavery, but a lot of, all the inventions and stuff that we talk about that were made, they came from people that were slaves and in those times that just didn't get credit for it. So the fact that this song talks about, us overcoming and the power and the resilience in the Black community is just something that's so beautiful. And when we can all come together, even for something as simple and as beautiful as a song, it's really a blessing. It's a blessing every time we can come together and stand together.
Right.
Because we definitely, when we're together, we work better together, don't we, Bella? We work better together. We got Sister Bella over here today. With that being said, guys, let us go ahead and go on to the next song. It's like a new artist, ain't it?
No. It's the old song.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I guess I've never heard it.
Right. That was my first time hearing it too when I had found it.
Let's take a listen.
You woke me up this morning and clothed me in my right mind. Didn't let me sleep too late. You woke me right on time. Oh, yeah. Don't you know right now. Woke me up this morning, clothed me in my right mind. Lord, you didn't let me sleep too late. Lord, you woke me right on time. Yeah. Right now.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. The music in the background and everything. They did a great job. So next week we'll be ending the month off with our Black History. Well, Deamber said we're gonna be doing this. We're gonna keep doing this.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing something talking about people in
general,
Black history. it may not be gospel people, but I think that when we talk about Black history, we don't talk enough about the great people in Black history that kind of made gospel what it is today. So, of course, we'll probably be talking about some more singers. We want to give people their roses while they're here. And that's what it's all about. That's why, I have my daughter doing that so that, first of all, she gets the knowledge. And for two, she can kind of give people their roses and, like this week, maybe make somebody's day when they're going through a rough time, because there are a lot of people that are affected by some of the events that have happened lately. And I mean, specifically some that we've talked about in the past. So you give people their roses, you make sure that, your kids have knowledge of those who came before, because you don't want it to be lost on them. History is so important. So that's one of the things. We want to keep it up. We want to keep giving people their flowers while they're here, and keep letting our kids know this is who this is. And so when they hear it, in the future, they like, I know all about that person.
Right. Most definitely.
We were learning about Althea Gibson, and I didn't really know who she was, but I've been teaching her about people in sports too, because we're trying to figure out what her niche is. And so I was telling my mom, and she was like, "Oh, I did a book report on her." So see, it lets you know she's not as old as we think she is,
right?
Because she did a book report on her too. So
she's
not as old as we, because they both, they did reports or whatever on her, and she was tennis before Serena and Venus. So,
and most definitely, we're gonna start having Bella stay with Mima, aka Jazzy. Because I think that's the only one who has control.
Yeah. Yes. So we got Sister Bella as a guest too. You want to say hi to everybody? You don't? Oh, okay. Has the Lord been blessing you though? Has He been blessing you? He has. I knew you knew the right answer. She knew the right answer. Can I get a 5? High 5? No high 5? Okay, He just been blessing her. But yeah, so we got Sister Bella with us today. It's, of course, every week it's good to spend time with you guys. I want to make sure that you guys, are here next Sunday, same time. Tune in to the Love Cafe.
No technical difficulties next week. We had quite a few today.
Yeah, so hopefully next week we can do smooth. The kids will be where they need to be, but and then we might have a guest next week. We might just freestyle, but make sure that if you can donate, even if it's just $1 to Jazz 1958, because we will be going to feeding the homeless. And also tune in to the Love Cafe. It's Wednesday, 10-year anniversary. If you feel like I'm taking up offering at church. If you feel it on your heart to give $10 for the 10-year anniversary, hit that Jazz 1958. Donate $10 for the 10-year anniversary, so we can feed the homeless. The more people that the more you give, the more we can bless. Right. Praises go up and blessings come down. Anyway, y'all have a great week, and we love y'all, and we are glad that you tuned in.
You We're